US TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee is facing perhaps the toughest battle of her life. It now seems to be a choice she is being forced to make between her party and her nephew. West Bengal Assembly Speaker yesterday recognized TMC rebel Ritabrata Banerjee as the leader of opposition. Ritabrata was expelled from the TMC earlier this week. He has claimed the support of 58 legislators elected on TMC symbol and submitted a letter of support to the speaker, comfortably crossing the two-third majority that was required under anti-defection law for a breakaway faction to avoid disqualification. Now, TMC insiders have told Times Now that Mamata Banerjee is likely to move court against this alleged betrayal. The sources have told Times Now that Mamata Banerjee is seeking to challenge Speaker's decision to approve of Ritabrata as the LOP of TMC in the Assembly. Rebel group, according to the TMC, is not the recognized TMC party because remember, days before this proposal was put in front of the Speaker in West Bengal Assembly, Ritabrata and Sandeepan Saha had been expelled from the TMC by Mamata Banerjee. The sources are also telling us that rebels' signatures cannot override the party structure is the stance that TMC is likely to take in its legal battle. Mamata says she is being forced to choose. Mamata is being forced to choose between her nephew and her party is the latest situation within the TMC, because a lot of people have now come out and said that while Mamata Banerjee is fine, we in fact want her to guide us in our new venture. We are absolutely not willing to follow and take Abhishek Banerjee as an authority within the party. Mamata Banerjee clearly is under immense pressure because if she picks a party, there are high chances of Abhishek Banerjee facing adverse consequences. TMC, remember, yesterday dissolved all district and block level committees, which could also mean that Abhishek Banerjee right now is not even the general secretary of the party.
We, all persons, we have won by giving commitment to the people, to the electorate. All commitments were made by Mamata Banerjee. When all MLAs with all signatures, they went, Shobhandev Chatterjee and Kunal, they went to the Speaker. Speaker refused, but he immediately handed over the key to an independent people. So it is proved, it is ample clear that the entire game has been made by, hatched, designed by Bharatiya Janata Party.
और एक एक्सपेल्ड दलबदलू को वो स्पीकर साहब रूम का चाबी अलाउ किया है। बाकी हमारा लीडरशिप पूरा पार्लियामेंट्री जो रीति है, जो लीगल पॉइंट्स है, देख रहा है, इसके ऊपर अभी कोई कमेंट नहीं करेंगे। दे आर विद दीदी, पूरा जो वोट देता है वो दीदी का साथ है। इफ एनीबॉडी, एनीवन सेज दैट he respects Mamata Banerjee, then it can't be possible he disrespects Shobhandev Chatterjee, 10 times MLA, senior leader, senior most MLA of this August House.
Now, the TMC seems to be facing an existential crisis. We have learned from sources that rebel camp is all set to expand further. Remember, yesterday, 58 was the number that was being quoted by Ritabrata as he presented that letter of support to the Speaker in West Bengal Assembly. But now, sources say that even more MLAs could turn rebels very, very soon. In fact, it won't be limited just to the state ranks. Even TMC MPs are looking for a switchover, is what the inside information suggests. There is a fear, which is a real and present danger of Lok Sabha strength of the TMC now splitting. Remember, Kakoli Ghosh Dastedar has already resigned from all posts in the party. She is a TMC MP and several other TMC MPs are said to be unhappy as well with the party's functioning. This is all the information that we have been gathering from people within the party ranks. But today, Ravika Kumar, Times Group Editor-in-Chief, spoke to rebel TMC MLA Sandeepan Saha as well, who told us how TMC ideology has changed over the years. Abhishek Banerjee is only interested in safeguarding his coterie. That is the word that he has used, a big indication that he could have been the reason or at least the catalyst to this rebellion.
You said that the IPAC has been running the party and probably has been empowered to run the party. Can you tell me a little bit more about what kinds of decisions was IPAC taking? The fact that Mamata Banerjee even disrupted a raid that was going on at IPAC, what really transpired? Do you have any information on that? Can you share with our viewers?
No, we do not have any information on that. If she has she has gone herself in mid of a raid, then there must be something. But what is that something that we won't know? That I believe Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee only would know. We would not be able to answer that.
But what is the decision making that IPAC had hijacked? Can you enumerate them?
The candidate list was discussed and decided by Mamata Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee and IPAC. No other senior leaders were consulted. No reports were taken from any district or any block. It was the list which got prepared by IPAC. Discussion happened on that list and the decision was taken.
Well said. But what is your basic complaint or grouse against Abhishek Banerjee?
There's no democracy within the party. No one can say anything, cannot speak anything, cannot discuss anything. And I think that what has led to such kind of a situation that the party had to face in this election. Post that, people change, their attitude changes. But here we don't see any of that thing, any such things happening.
My colleague Rajesh Saha joins us for more details on this internal rebellion, which almost is like a civil war within the TMC. Rajesh, now this situation is very peculiar. The rebels have made it clear not once but on many occasions that they have problems with IPAC, they have problems with functioning of the TMC, they have problems with Abhishek Banerjee. However, they do not have any problems with Mamata Banerjee. Are we looking at a situation where perhaps Abhishek Banerjee could be the only way Mamata Banerjee could save her party from being split into two right now? Is there a likelihood of some sort of a lesser role for Abhishek Banerjee within the party ranks that could stem the fall?
Yes, of course. The rebel TMC MLAs don't have any issues with TMC chairperson Mamata Banerjee. Rather, they have the issue with TMC General Secretary and MP Abhishek Banerjee, of course. And Abhishek Banerjee is the only reason why these TMC MLAs are not willing to accept his leadership, because they always they have been claiming that there is no democracy under the leadership of Abhishek Banerjee. And earlier, before the election, TMC had said that Khela Hobe, but now we are seeing BJP has finished the game. And now BJP is enjoying the game sitting at the gallery, because TMC is fighting with TMC only. And we are getting no response from the top leadership like Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee regarding this internal rift inside the Trinamool Congress so far. But as far as we know, Mamata Banerjee, she is not going to sit silently over this entire controversy. We are just waiting for the response from Mamata Banerjee or Abhishek Banerjee. Yesterday night, we have seen there was a high-level meeting at the residence of Mamata Banerjee that held till midnight. Abhishek Banerjee was also present over there, and some senior leaders like MLA Madan Mitra and few other leaders, Kunal Ghosh, were there. They have joined the meeting inside the residence of Mamata Banerjee, but there is no outcome of this particular meeting, and we are not also getting any information from the TMC sources, because everyone is playing the role of mute spectator, because no one knows what to happen, because some of the sources are claiming Mamata Banerjee may approach before the Kolkata High Court challenging the decision which was decided at Assembly yesterday. But other TMC sources are also claiming that they are just waiting for the official order of Wisdom Speaker, because the letter that was given by the 58 MLAs, that has been accepted, but Speaker has not officially announced the name of LOP and Chief Whip and other deputy leaders. TMC is now waiting for the official order from West Bengal Assembly Speaker, following which they will take another decision. We are keeping an eye on the decision whether TMC will approach before the court challenging the decision or not.
Speaking of the Speaker and the LOP post, stay on with me, Rajesh, because let's bring our viewers up to speed. This is the context, viewers, because this entire controversy, the catalyzation of this implosion in the TMC started with the allegation of forged signatures that were Ritabrata and Sandeepan were the first two people who had made those allegations, after which they were expelled. They said we had never signed on that paper, and not just us. There are several other MLAs whose signatures are there. They're in block letters. They haven't actually been signed by the MLAs who they are supposed to belong to. And while speaking to Navika Kumar, Sandeepan Saha also referred to this controversy. Listen into what he had to say.
So how many people, how many MLAs do you have? 58 was what was announced. There was an element that more are joining. Today, this morning at, let's say 10:30 a.m., how many MLAs do you have in your block?
More than 60.
So who is the real TMC?
We are the principal opposition bloc within the assembly, and of course we will be recognized as the principal opposition bloc, elected MLAs from TMC.
Where does this leave Mamata Banerjee? You have said, you and Ritabrata have said that she's welcome to be the chief advisor to this bloc of MLAs. Do you think you're being fair to Mamata Banerjee, who's been somebody who brought up this party, gave birth to this party and brought it till here?
The ideology with which this party got started, I don't think so that exists anymore. The ideology of the party has completely changed over the past few years. And of course, she's a stalwart leader. She formed this party. We all respect her. But at this juncture, she was a firebrand opposition leader. Then she had been a chief minister for 15 years. So of course, her political advice to the legislative party would be of great help. But of course, those has to be constructive. It just cannot be a one-way instruction.
What is happening within the TMC is also being watched by its allies. Congress party has this to say about what is happening within the TMC.
ये पूरी तरह टीएमसी का आंतरिक मामला है, इस पर मैं कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन जिस तरीके से भारतीय जनता पार्टी दूसरे पार्टियों के खिलाफ अपने सभी संवैधानिक संस्थाओं को दुरुपयोग करती है, जिस तरीके से बीजेपी सरकार नहीं चलाती, दूसरी पार्टियां तोड़ती हैं, उसका भी असर पड़ा होगा.
It's so easy to point fingers at the BJP here, while there is internal dissent, and all these TMC MLAs have made it clear that it is the functioning within the party that they are upset over. But BJP is hitting out at Mamata Banerjee. They say that all this was her own making. She had been running the party like a dictator, and the fallout is now visible.
एक लंबे समय से सभी विपक्षी पार्टियां, जिसमें टीएमसी भी शामिल है, एक बड़े अंतर्द्वंद और अंतर्कलह से जूझ रहे हैं. और उसका कारण बड़ा साफ है कि चुनाव में हमेशा जनता ने उन्हें पराजय दी है और वो पराजय को स्वीकार नहीं कर पा रहे. और इससे साफ जाहिर होता है कि किस तरीके से ममता बनर्जी ने एक डिक्टेटर के रूप में अपनी पार्टी को चलाया.
Sir, are you then, suggesting, and correct me if I am wrong, that given the politics in Bengal, where, leaders do switch sides, are you saying the doors are shut on anyone from the TMC forever, or are you only talking about what is happening right now?
I am talking about a political culture. I'm talking that political culture must be wiped out from the state of West Bengal. In the process, the most guilty people must not be allowed to come into the BJP ever.
Where will this implosion finally end? MLAs have already gone. Will it be MPs next? Times Now is going to keep a tab on all those developments. Right now, a quick breather.